Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates, but as well thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. Now to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. But do keep in mind this is meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you. Starting around when you were guided to this video, not just following when I post it, okay? I feel a very content, grounded vibe about you, potentially very relaxed for a lot of you. But we're going to begin and pull from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, see what we get, and then we'll further speak upon your next 2 days with the Mermaid Tarot. Splitting the deck feels quite relevant to in the flow, talking about everything is smooth sailing, and ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Absolutely. I do feel like you're truly in the flow at this time. Just kind of riding the waves, doing what you have to do, showing people that you don't have to be a stress basket in order to get things done. Quieting one's mind is going to benefit you at times, but it may not be fully doable if you're very spiritually connected. And if you know, then you know. But with ascending the mountain, I truly feel like you're pushed to keep going forward, as it feels like you have a long journey ahead for you, right? Your path feels quite long, but that's a beautiful thing if you think about it, right? Mountains to overcome, obstacles to cope with, come up with creative solutions for, but it's nothing you haven't dealt with before, and if it is new, everything previous to that will come in handy to overcome that, right? Or just to go around it. Does that make sense? There's a push to view everything moving forward, not just in this next 48 hours, as a journey, an adventure, okay? So it can be creative and it can be enjoyed more so. Things haven't felt very enjoyable recently, have they? Or at least not fully. Things are about to feel very busy, okay? I feel like you have a lot to look forward to as well. For Aquarius, next 48 hours. Okay, protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. I'm telling you, a very spiritually connected group of Aquarians drawn to this reading, or at least most of which. You can, even if you don't feel you're very spiritually connected, you're definitely protected. Your passed over loved ones, even random angels sent to you from above, spirit, if you will, to take care of you, to make sure you're protected, to guide you towards the new and away from the old that will no longer suit you, is no longer aligned with you. You're changing a lot is what's coming through. Expect in the next 48 hours to feel the presence of one, if not many, of these angels, okay? You may feel very angelic, and that could be why I was feeling that calm, sort of cool, collected energy about you in the beginning, where you're just sort of in the flow, floating through obligations, right? People notice almost a glow around you, not just exuding from one's face or skin. It's like this glow or just orb of energy around you. Does that make sense? Wow. That's when you know you're truly connected and protected. But I feel like with this breaking trail card, you're pushed to recognize a breakthrough is at hand in regards to how to accomplish a goal that is in mind for oneself, okay? That feels very much the root of your motivations at this time. But we have uncovering treasure at the bottom of the deck. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. The biggest smile just came over my face as I read that card. You're uncovering treasure that's meant for you and only you, Aquarius. It feels like money is starting to improve in the next 48 hours, and that is a beautiful thing, okay? More so in the second half for some, the second day out of the two that we're speaking upon. Regardless, it feels like both days are very successful for you, and you're very well spoken and not overly stressed, and that's going to help you accomplish what you need to once again and impress people all the meanwhile. Get it, Aquarius. There's more treasures to discover, to acquire along your path moving forward. Again, a very treasure hunt, adventure kind of feeling. There's a reason why I was pushed to choose this deck. You're viewed as a sacred traveler. You may be thinking about or planning for certain levels of travel in the near future, as I'm drawn to the little lantern here on the front of the box. You're guiding the way for oneself, and it just feels like you're so wise in regards to the travels ahead, in regards to whatever you wish to accomplish. Things are about to pan out for you, I feel the need to say. Beautiful. We're going to take this. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. I mean, come on. We're taking that as well. I don't care what people say. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. That could be an underlining focus as well. Let's pull some tarot before we speak upon the whole reading with the Oracle deck. Okay, we're going to put these all at the top. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. Expect for great things to come in the future for oneself. They're saying it's a time to be an Aquarius. Okay. I'm now hearing it's a time to start fresh, but it's not the fresh start you're thinking about in the future for oneself. So many chances to begin again. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's a new job. Okay, it could be a new financial investment. You could be thinking about your money and holding it close to your chest, right? Holding your cards close to your chest, but wanting to teach people all the meanwhile, even teach them about certain aspects of your individual path. I just feel like it's going to benefit you to communicate, okay? So not hold everything within. People need to understand you, okay? Need to get to know you a little bit more, but not fully. A level of secrecy obviously is going to benefit you, as you've experienced people in the past who haven't had your back, but that's not the point. It feels like you're being pushed to surround oneself with better energy, better situations to be wrapped up with that are more for you at this point, even if they're temporary. Money making is what I just heard. With the World card, your world is changing, my friend, and I really feel as if you're being pushed to recognize that in the midst of that, a breakthrough is at hand, right? Things can feel like a bit of a whirlwind at times, but it's not getting the best of you, I feel the need to say. Yeah, you're very wise, right? There might be a moment or two where you've come off a bit cold, but it's just even somebody else or multiple people around you. But I feel like everybody has their own BS they're dealing with behind closed doors or in another situation or in their head. Your spirituality could be affecting you at times in a negative sense, while it's positively affecting you and helping you and others. Let the positives outweigh the negatives is what I'm hearing. But I do feel as if people are seeing you as knowledgeable, okay? The knowledge of spirit is coming into play, but the knowledge of your past is, it's a lot, right? But it's helping you with where you're at, right? People asking you questions, even though you feel as if you should be the one asking questions in a new situation or just in general. Feel the pride. They're saying bundle up or just, that's inaccurate. Let the pride build throughout the next 48 hours as people want to praise you, period. Thinking about an ending. You could feel a little bit depleted, but I feel a healthy amount of energy, to say the least, okay? Underneath the surface, you just desire more endings or just an ending in general than meets the eye, okay? Doesn't need to be spoken upon, but it feels like it just frustrates you in one way, shape, or form. I sense one situation working, one not, okay? Anyways, let's keep going. Actually, I'm going to put this back. The Justice card, okay? I do feel as if the next 48 hours are giving you a sense of justice, a taste of which, as I feel like your work pentacle life is, sector of life is outweighing the rest. I really do feel as if you're pushed to recognize where you're conquering, okay? At times it feels like you're in a bit of a maze as I'm drawn to this detail, but you will get to the end of that maze when you're meant to, okay? There's a lot of twists and turns, but enjoyment along the way. The people you're meeting, bonding with in the next 48 hours are going to be very in awe of your energy, your presence, the different factors about who you are, okay? What you do for a living impresses people, okay? Whether you think so or not, yeah, you're thinking about an ending, okay? You could be thinking about an ending from the past, but for the majority of you Aquarians, it's about the future, what you desire. Therefore, you're manifesting it for the better of your situation. A bit depleted, okay? But I feel as if you're working a lot. Yeah, I feel as if for whatever reason you are expecting the best. Okay, this isn't the Five of Cups. It's like you know what's right for you. Okay, it feels like you're going from this sort of low in energy, low in motivation kind of way of being to an extent where it didn't feel like it was your choice. If you look at that imagery, to just charging forth and doing what you have to do. Okay, creating, developing as well on a different level. And all the meanwhile, I just feel like the abundance is rolling on in, my friend, especially towards the end of this 48-hour period where people are gifting you, giving you their money, okay, paying you for your services, the universe replenishing you for all the work you've been putting in and helping you get towards a financial goal you need to fulfill, you need to meet in a timely manner. Get ready, Aquarius, because it's going to be an amazing next 48 hours for you as you discover certain treasures and are taken care of and looked up to in a very high honored, respected light. Wow. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing next 48 hours, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.